in that vein, shifting gears to the NFL, Yahoo Sports, I believe on Sunday or Monday, released their top 10 quarterbacks, and they are as follows. At number 1, Josh Allen. Number 2, Joe Burrow. Number 3, Lamar Jackson. Number 4, Patrick Mahomes. Number 5, Matthew Stafford. Number 6, Jordan Love. Number 7, Justin Herbert. 8, Dak Prescott. Number 9, Drake May. Number 10, Brock Purdy. And we thought it'd be fun to, one, poke holes in Yahoo Sports because they have no idea what they're talking about. And 2, all 3 of us come out with our own list to be scrutinized by all you watching and each other as we take a look. So first off, Yahoo Sports. Patrick Mahomes, number 4. Jason, is that? I mean, he got hurt last year, I guess, but you're talking about MVP. You're talking about a multi-time Super Bowl winner. I mean, you're at 27. Everyone, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm not taking Patrick Mahomes out of my top 3, let alone top 2, and let alone top 1.
And it ain't second.
This top 2 and it ain't number 2. All right. Listen, he can't get the receiver to not do illegal activities on his team.
What does that say about his leadership?
Yeah, that says more about Mahomes than it does about Rasheed Rice, all right?
Or maybe their GM. I'm just saying. Let's think about this. Doesn't have a receiver that can stay on the field. His best receiving target in Travis Kelce is 1 year away from retiring. He is on the Taylor Swift love train. That's cooked. What are we doing here? Get this man a receiver, and then maybe if he has a couple options to throw the football to, then tell me he's a bad quarterback. Or I'm sorry, 4 is not bad, but then tell me he's not as good as these other quarterbacks.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, my wife will not stop asking me if Travis Kelce is going to change his last name to Swift. Obviously that's not going to happen, but I just wanted to let you guys know that is a sentiment that is out there, and for good reason. Jerry, your thoughts? Patrick Mahomes, number 4. Obviously, you are very familiar with Mr. Patrick Mahomes, considering the Chiefs are in the Broncos division. Mm-hmm. Your thoughts on him at number 4? Is he even in your top 10?
He is not even in my top 32. All right. He's as far as I'm concerned, he's not a starting quarterback right now. And that's what I'm going to go off of. No, I think it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy the kind of prestige that Patrick Mahomes has, that we're talking about putting him as the 4th best quarterback in the league, is putting disrespect on his name. That is pretty insane to think about. He is without a doubt top 2. I have him at number 1. We'll get to it later. But without a doubt, number 2 out of, you can put anybody in there, but he's going to be in that top 2. I've been beaten and disrespected by him too many times to not understand how great he is, how great he is going to continue to be. Everybody's already talking about how he is on track to beat Tom Brady as the GOAT, and he has he could have 15 years left to play in this league.
He just signed
it's crazy
8-year deal or whatever it is, a billion-year deal.
Yeah.
I can't agree more with you. The only thing I can think of that would put him at number 4 is that he got injured. But you know who else gets injured like every other year? Joe Burrow, who's sitting 2 spots above him. And I love Joe Burrow, and I think Joe Burrow sits in all of our top 5s. But to me, it feels like rage bait. And congratulations, Yahoo Sports, because you got us talking about it. You got us. We got hooked by your rage bait. I think it's goofy to have Patrick Mahomes at number 4. The other, to me, glaring one on this list, and then we'll go through each of our own lists, is Jordan Love at number 6. What is all this hype and love for Jordan Love? He's done absolutely nothing. He has shown flashes of, I guess, being solid, but You're talking about him above Dak Prescott, above Drake May, who just went to a Super Bowl, above even Justin Herbert, who I'm not the biggest fan of in the world, but like, seriously? I don't know. Jason, your thoughts. Jordan Love, number 6?
To be fair,
To be
To be fair.
fair.
Jordan Love at the beginning of each season is probably stat wise the number 1 quarterback in the last like 2 years. I think something has happened. Yeah, I mean, like, am I talking lies? Am I speaking
Keep
truth? I'm
glazing him
always
some
speaking
more.
truth.
Lay the glaze on hard.
I'm going to say, is he in my top 10? No. Do I hate it? No, because people had Justin Herbert in the top 5, top 3 quarterbacks for years, and putting him Jordan Love is like that to me.
And that was a
That's
mistake
where
too.
Jordan Love.
That was a mistake
Agreed,
too.
agreed. But 6 is not like the worst thing I've seen. Is what I'm saying. Like, he has been statistically before he has gotten hurt, or all his wide receivers forget how to catch the football or play the game of football in general, or not playing the game of football. Has been top in the league. So I do think he shows flashes of this, and he can be this. Is he there yet? No. Top 12, I'll probably put him there. I probably
Let me
13
put it to
maybe.
you this way. He had a
13.
2-score lead against the Browns with under 2 minutes left in the game, and he lost. Okay, I just want to put that out there. Okay, against Cleveland. Cleveland, who is
Hey,
terrible.
hey, best
2-score
defense in the
lead.
league. All right, best defense in the
I
league.
mean, I guess. I just don't understand it. Jerry, are you in support of this Jordan Love hype? Am I being too
No.
harsh? Like, I just do not get it.
I don't understand it either. Dude has a 1-3 playoff record. He is not good. He's about as average gets, in my opinion. I think he's like at best 14, 15, somewhere in there. Putting him in your top 10, let alone just outside the top 5 at number 6, is absolutely freaking insane. I don't know what Yahoo Sports is smoking over there, but it must be some good stuff because they are high off their you-know-whats, because that is just ridiculous.
I think a lot of it too. I think a lot of what happens is that these people just look at stats and maybe look at like is your team a good team, right? Like Green Bay has had a good team for a long time. Matt LaFleur is a good coach, and you look at his stats and you go, okay, like 3,300 yards, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, blah, blah, blah. Or the year before, 25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Like, that's pretty good. But when you watch him play, he's just not, to me, he's just, it's not a guy that's going out and winning games for you. It's not a guy that I would stake my franchise on. It's not a guy that I would say, this guy is top 10. This guy is an elite quarterback in the league. And that's why I have a problem with being as high as number 6, right? Like look at the people beneath him. Like Drake May last year, right? Was he absolutely perfect? No, but like he went out and won games for New England. Dak Prescott, how many times
He went
he
to
went
a
to a
freaking
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl in his second
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Yeah. I was a little underplaying that. I say part of that's also because Bo Nix was out for Denver in one of the worst weather games ever. Like it just they kind of and they also had the easiest schedule of all time last year. So I mean, in fairness, the Super Bowl to me isn't the most important part. To me, it's that he is someone that was driving the ball downfield. He's winning he's literally coming out and winning tight games. He is a guy that is leading their team to victory, and I just don't see that from Jordan Love. All right. We tore apart a little bit of the Yahoo Sports, their top 10. Now we'll show our top 10. Jason, I believe, is first. This is his top 10. Jason, go ahead and walk us through your top 10, and then we'll tell you why you're wrong.
Actually, you're wrong. Okay, anyways. At number 1, I have Patrick Mahomes. At number 2, I have Josh Allen. At number 3, I have Lamar Jackson. Number 4, Joe Burrow. Number 5, Matthew Stafford. Number 6, Drake May. Number 7, Trevor Lawrence. Anyways, at number 8, Baker Mayfield. At Number 9, Jaden Daniels. At number 10, we'll give it to Jared Goff. Um, I'll talk about why. I mean, first of all, the AFC stacked,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's crazy. But Mahomes is number 1 again to me. I think his lower performance is not due to him. Josh Allen is putting Josh Allen at 2. If you knew what I thought about Josh Allen when he was coming out the draft, that is crazy.
How far they've
Lamar
come.
Jackson.
How far you've
Oh,
come.
listen. I have admitted my wrongdoings. He is no
Time and
longer
time
a
again.
strong arm athlete. Okay, don't do that now. Don't do that now. Anyways, Lamar Jackson is just still too gifted to not put up here. He's done. Yes, he hasn't showed his best performances when it matters the most, but you see it time and time again. He can make a play out of nothing, and he just is an excellent athlete and quarterback as well. Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow can stay healthy, he might be higher on this list, but he cannot stay healthy. So he's there at number 4 for me, above Matthew Stafford. Yes, he's above the offensive MVP of the NFL to me because Matthew Stafford. I see, but I was about to contradict myself, kind of. Listen, I think Matthew Stafford has a better offensive coordinator handling his offense than Joe Burrow does. I think they are about the same when it comes to talent on their team. Puka Nacua, Jamar Chase, pretty much same talent. I mean, mm, I think the Rams have better tight ends than the Bengals, but the number 2 receiver is obviously better for the Bengals. But that being said, the talent is there for both teams. I think the offensive mind of Sean McVay clears what the Bengals have. So
You're telling me Sean
that's why
McVay's a
I'm
better
putting that
coach
there.
than Zach Taylor is? Blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
No, I would never. Drake May has to be there next. Again, he led this Patriots team. The Seahawks showed that they had obvious flaws in that offense. They don't. I mean, they had Stephon Diggs, kind of. They have uh, uh,
They have
iffy offensive
AJ Brown
line.
this year, though.
But they're getting AJ Brown this year, and he was able to lead that team to a Super Bowl. So we'll see where they are now with AJ Brown. Trevor Lawrence, I think Trevor Lawrence had a great season. His stats might not show it as much as the other quarterbacks, but being the Jacksonville Jaguars and being number 1 in drops, having a offensive rookie of the year talent. He wasn't offensive rookie of the year, but a talent. He was up there, and Brian Thomas Jr. not show up at all. And it took about halfway to the season for us to trade for Jacoby Myers and get some consistent play, and have Parker Washington take a bigger role in the offense and have the 50-50 with the Travis Hunter stuff. Starting to show and do better. And yeah, I think he is in for another good year. Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield was at one point in MVP talks last year. A little bit of was it a shoulder issue, right?
He had some sort of minor injury, something that was
Yeah, a
nagging
little
him, and he
little
fell off. He fell off
yeah.
precipitously in the back half of the
Yeah.
year.
Again, that would be like me being a team that drafts a great quarterback and then he gets a shoulder injury and then you trade for a different quarterback. It'd be something like that, you know? You're just like, what were we gonna blame it on the injury? Really? We're gonna do that? Right? Are we
Hey,
gonna do
listen,
that?
I'm just keep going. All right, just keep going. I'm not
Then we go
talking
to
about
Jaden
this.
Daniels.
I have Shador Sanders, Deshaun Watson, and Dylan Gabriel right now. Okay, we're not talking about
The
that.
Three
So just keep
Stooges.
going.
My bad, twin. My
What,
bad. All right.
what a quarterback
Um,
room.
Jalen Green.
Jaden Green. Hey, listen. Jaden Daniels, on and off in injuries all last year. Didn't have his best receiver all the year as well. I think will come back this year and prove that he is much like Lamar Jackson and just a difference maker. Somebody has him in our dynasty fantasy league, and then Jared Goff, Mr. Consistency. I thought he was going to fall off after leaving Sean McVay. He did not, and showed that he is actually a solid quarterback. So we have to put him here. We have to put him here, and that is my list.
Listen, I like the list for the most part.
Mhm.
Trevor Lawrence in the top 10 to me. See, this is a little bit of a preset because I know Jerry has him in the top 10 too. I'm the only one that does it. I do not. Tell me what you see. How is he top 10? He hasn't won a playoff game. He's not been.
False.
That's a lie.
That's false.
That's a lie.
He beat the Chargers in that crazy
Try again.
comeback.
Oh,
Come
that's right.
back,
That's
21-3.
right.
And
did
strike
have that
one.
crazy
Try again,
comeback.
Ryan.
That's my bad.
Now your entire
I forgot.
argument is invalid.
It's not entirely invalid. I'm sorry you beat the one team that chokes more than you do in the playoffs. So my bad.
All right, point
Oh.
Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you beat Justin Herbert, the most overhyped quarterback in all the NFL. I'm so proud of you. No, good for Trevor Lawrence. At the end of the day, though, he's had one solid season. He's supposed to be the next coming of Jesus Christ himself as a football player. He has one playoff win to show for it and one full good season front to back. They did go 13-4, so you can't take that away from him. I don't know. I don't see it when I watch him play personally. He doesn't, to me, have the leadership or the spark. Because I was going to say you can't just have one good season and you're a top 10 quarterback, because I'm about to say Drake May's a top 10 quarterback and he's only had one good season. So there's contradictions in everyone. Everyone's a hypocrite. I just don't see Trevor Lawrence as a top 10 quarterback, but I believe I'm in the minority. Tell me why I'm wrong. And maybe Jerry, you can tell me why I'm wrong when you tell me your top 10. Any final thoughts on Jason's?
I'll let Jason do all the Trevor Lawrence
counter-argue.
explaining because it's his damn
Let
quarterback.
me counter argument again. So you're talking, if you actually, again, I think you said it the best. People like watching stats, looking at stats, not actually watching game. This guy makes every throw that you want. He takes a team again that is number one in drops and takes them to a 13-4 team. The only other quarterback doing that is Bo Nix. And whose defense is better, the Broncos or the Jaguars? Thank you very much. Okay,
The Denver Broncos.
And Josh Allen. Josh Allen's taken a team with no wide receivers to be pretty good.
But they're not dropping the ball. Again, the offense that they run, it makes it easier to get open. Like all I'm saying is,
did you try
my quarterback
running some hands
got a good
drills with
offensive
your
mind.
receivers so that they could learn how to catch the ball?
That's a great question.
Have
That's a
you
great
taught
question. Did you
Brian
guys?
Thomas
Hey,
to not be
I
scared when he
don't know
goes
why
over the
we're
middle of the
jumping up on
field?
my team when all of our teams are in the top 3 here, brothers. Needless to say,
Bo Nix and Shador Sanders are in the top 10 of quarterbacks either. So
I didn't even put Bo Nix in my top
but
10.
they both
I didn't even
have
put Bo Nix in my top 10.
top 3 defenses. Top 3 defenses on their team. And the Browns didn't make it to the playoffs. The Broncos did because what? Because they have good offensive leadership and offensive mind and a great defense. We don't have a great defense right now. Name me a cornerback on my team other than Travis Hunter. I'll wait. Name me a safety on my team.
Is Rayshon Jenkins still there?
Greg Newsome last year.
No, he's not. It was a year ago, bro. You can only name probably 2 players on my defense. Maybe. And I'll wait for them.
Josh Hines Allen, Trayvon Walker.
Yep.
Boom.
That's
Done.
it. That's it. That's all you can probably name right now. Because the other all-pro player is now a Carolina Panther, all right?
You can name those 2, and you could name Travis Hunter. That's 3.
Oh, yeah. That's 2.5. That's 2.5.
2.5. There you go. Exactly.
All right.
My case rests.
I suppose. I suppose. Jerry, any other thoughts on Jason's list here before we move on to yours?
I think it's a great list. Looks a lot like mine, so I think it's great.
It's a little mix up matchup.
Jerry, go
Yeah.
ahead. Give us the reveal for your list, and we'll tell you why. Well, I guess Jason will probably tell you why you're right. I'll tell you why you're wrong. Probably not, because I didn't have a great argument there for Trevor Lawrence. I just don't like him. I don't like his hair. I don't like him. And he beat Ohio State in the semis, and that was not targeting.
Yeah.
Okay? That was not targeting.
It was not targeting,
Hey,
and it was a fumble.
Listen,
And it was
you
a
don't
fumble.
understand how much internal issues I have with it, okay, when it happened. But it's happened. It's been years now, and I have to get over it because I
I'll
love
never
the
get
NFL
over
too
it.
much.
I'll never get over it. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Go ahead,
Go
Carmel.
ahead,
Go ahead,
Carvel.
Carvel.
It did.
All right, I got Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Stafford, Jackson. Pretty much almost the same exact, actually almost the same exact top 7 as Jason. A little bit of a switch up there in the top 5. And then 8, 9, 10, we got Jared Goff. I ended up putting Justin Herbert in my top 10. I'm regretting it. If I could make an audible on the fly, I would. He would be out of my top 10, but I'm going to stick by it.
Nope.
Justin Herbert at 9, Dak Prescott at 10.
Okay, quick question.
Go for it.
Quick question for you. And by the way, I'm with you too. Again, insights into the future. I have Lamar Jackson at number 5 as well, but Jason had Lamar Jackson at number 3. Is that right? 3. What puts Lamar Jackson below a Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, right? I think we can all agree Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, 1 and 2 for our lists. What to you puts Lamar Jackson at number 5 versus being that number 3 or 4 spot?
All right. So Lamar Jackson, obviously a very good dual threat quarterback. He's always been that guy. He is very difficult to game plan for. However, what has he done with the Baltimore Ravens outside of getting beat by those other guys above him? The Patrick Mahomes, the Josh Allen, maybe not the Joe Burrow, but Matt Stafford being a Super Bowl winning quarterback and an NFL MVP, he's still riding that wave where it feels like he's gearing up for another Super Bowl this year, still playing at an MVP caliber even this late in his career. Lamar Jackson, also an NFL MVP, but he just hasn't crossed that threshold in the playoffs to be that guy and to lead a team to a Super Bowl. Whereas I believe Mahomes and I think Allen will get there. I think Burrow will also get there, and Stafford's already got there. I just don't see it with Lamar Jackson right now. That's my reasoning for that.
I think that's fair enough. Jason, you had him at number 3. Your thoughts on that, and what differentiates Lamar Jackson to you? Why is he 3? Do you agree with Jerry's analysis, or do you think that Lamar Jackson will win a Super Bowl at some point?
I mean, Lamar Jackson will win a Super Bowl at some point. They're gearing up for it now. I mean, they have a short window now, but we are a Mark Andrews catch away from not talking that much crap about him in the playoffs. Like, let's think about that for real. Like, we are easy, not the easiest catch, but like a pretty simple
pretty
Mark
easy.
Andrews catch away from not having this conversation at all. Like, it's a shame that catch happened. I mean, to be fair, the plays that led up to it should. The plays
We've
that
had a
led
lot
up
of
to
those
it.
this episode.
Sorry,
go ahead. Plays that led up to it. Yeah.
To them being in that situation were at some of Lamar Jackson's fault. So you can't put it all on Mark Andrews, but that one big play kind of ruined everything for them. But they get a defensive end. Again, a team that was pretty much hurt for most of the beginning of the season last year. I mean, I think there was that one time they only had like a handful of defensive starters on their team playing at once. So like it's going to be a lot different for them this year. I think they're going to ride the momentum of having all the players go getting a defensive end, and Lamar Jackson just going to be able to do him and show out.
We'll see. I hope that they're terrible because they're in our division, but that is likely not
Yeah.
going to be the case. Jerry, your other big addition that massive addition, really. I mean, obviously, you clearly love this player. This is probably one of your favorites. Addition
you.
that Jason did not have, nor I. So clearly, like, he just sits in that upper echelon of quarterbacks for you. Justin Herbert, why does he make your list versus, say, a Jaden Daniels or a Baker Mayfield?
Baker has not done. It's tough because they're kind of all in that same category, right? Like they're good, they're decent enough quarterbacks, but they haven't really led their teams to a ton of success. Jaden Daniels, I think, is still too early to tell. I think the injuries really hurt him last year, and like Jason alluded to, he is my dynasty quarterback, so I need him to kind of pull through this year. If you could, Jaden Daniels, thank you very much. If you're watching this, please play well this year. But he obviously leading his team kind of on a miraculous run to an NFC Championship berth in his rookie year. And then kind of being decimated by injuries last year. It's kind of tough to see where he's going to land. A lot of times after those injuries, especially the way that he broke his elbow, like when it went bent backwards, like that was disgusting to watch. A horrific injury like that. It's tough to see where players are going to land after that. I kind of have him just outside of the top 10. Obviously, if he has a stellar year this year, having Terry McLaurin full time, looks like they're kind of beefing up a little bit. They didn't make a ton of moves, but I don't know. Not having Jaden Daniels last year put him in a good draft spot. So we'll see. But Justin Herbert, he's in the top 10. He's in the same category as Dak Prescott for me in this category. To your point earlier, Ryan, you said that who was it that you said Jordan Love was not a guy that you want to stake your franchise in because he hasn't shown enough to win games, to win playoff games. Dak Prescott and Justin Herbert are players that teams have put their stakes in. And they've been good regular season quarterbacks, great regular season quarterbacks, have not done a damn thing in the playoffs up to this point. So are they really worth it? Are they really that guy that you want to put all your stake in if they're not going to come through and win you playoff games, win you championships? Those two guys are kind of in that same category for me. I think that's the boat that Jordan Love is driving right now. I think he's headed that way. So that's why they're at the bottom tier of the top 10 for me. But again, the stats speak for it. They are very good regular season quarterbacks. So it's tough to keep them outside of the top 10 in that regard.
I guess that's fair enough. To me, Dak Prescott has proven it way more than Justin Herbert has. I think when you've watched multiple 30 touchdown seasons from Dak Prescott, you have you have 230. His first two seasons, he had over 30 touchdowns. He hasn't thrown 30 touchdowns since. Justin Herbert to me is someone that mesmerizes people with his arm talent and his ability to throw a perfect pass, but he's just not that good. I just don't think he's that good, but I can respect it. I get it. It does get hard, especially from that like 8 to 14 range.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of interchangeability in that range that people can move up and down, and how you are in a particular moment obviously makes a difference. So any final thoughts, Jason, on Jerry's list here? Anything you wanted to point out that you were like, that's not right, or commend him on?
Trevor Lawrence being in your top 10. Yeah, correct.
Hey,
correct.
Hey,
but
we know ball.
Hey, listen. Justin Herbert being at 9 is crazy. I'm definitely putting Jaden Daniels there. Honestly, I'm probably putting
I
don't know.
Say it now.
You know what? I was gonna say Jordan Love might even go above him. I don't know. I'm just
Jordan Love is not better than Justin Herbert.
I would not say that either.
Also, you know what? Shout out Sam Darnold. Gets to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, nobody put Sam Darnold. He just won a Super Bowl. I thought about it.
Yeah, I did too.
I thought about it.
He's again, like you said, he's in that 8. 8 to 14, 8 to
Uh,
15 range
yeah.
where you have a ton of interchange right there. And
Yeah.
he's yeah.
All right, guys. It's time to see the list, the definitive list,
The worst
my
list.
list,
Definitively wrong.
the best list, definitively correct list. And so I have at number 1, when Jerry finally flips the screen here, Josh Allen at number 1, Patrick Mahomes number 2, Joe Burrow 3, Stafford 4, Lamar Jackson 5, Drake May at 6, Jaden Daniels 7, Dak Prescott 8, Jared Goff 9, and my boy Baker Mayfield at 10. What do you guys think? What's wrong? What
All
would you
right,
change?
why-
Obviously, you've shown us what we can change, but
Why do you have Josh Allen ahead of Patrick Mahomes? Both Jason and I had that reversed.
I think if you look at obviously, if you look at the pedigree, then Patrick Mahomes right now is the number 1 quarterback currently playing in the NFL. I don't think there's really any question about that. I think the reason I have Josh Allen number 1 is because if you look at in this last year and really maybe the last year and a half, and I don't mean like, I suppose Patrick Mahomes was injured for a good portion of last year, but like even when he was healthy, if you go back a year from when he was healthy, you go back a year, Josh Allen had the ability to put the cape on and literally will his team to get down the field, to score, to win in a more effective manner, in my opinion, than Patrick Mahomes can. It's very close. And this isn't meant to be like, oh yeah, Josh Allen is clearly better. Part of it too is a preference thing. I enjoy watching Josh Allen put a shoulder down and run over linebackers. It's awesome. He's an awesome player to watch. He has maybe, like, if we're talking like best arm talent in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes, and then right underneath that is Josh Allen, right? And then you talk about the grit, the will, the determination, and just kind of like his attitude. I think a lot of that to me lends to them being or him being the number 1 quarterback, on top of like who is his true number 1, right? Is his main wide receiver? He doesn't have that guy. Patrick Mahomes is in a situation where his guy can't stay out of the way of the law, but but to me, that's why Josh Allen belongs to number 1.
Even though Patrick Mahomes has beaten him every single time in the playoffs, you're still putting
Yeah, I
Josh
think.
Allen ahead.
Yeah, I mean, last time I checked, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are not playing against each other, head to head at the same time. Also, if you go look at, I mean, they literally changed the overtime rules because of how well Josh Allen played in a playoff game and lost because his defense forgot how to guard anyone for 13 seconds. I mean, I remember watching that game. Just I could not. I
That was
could. It
crazy.
was
It was
completely unbelievable. Incredible win by Patrick Mahomes. But I mean, Josh Allen had just done the exact same thing for a touchdown to take the lead right before that. So like, and then he didn't see the field again. So in that match, in a lot of these matchups, he's not getting outplayed by Patrick Mahomes, right? Where you could say in a lot of these situations, Patrick Mahomes is outplaying the other guy. Josh Allen, just simply, his team is not as good. The Chiefs defense is very good. Spagnuolo is a great defensive coordinator. Like, I think that makes a massive difference.
Fair enough.
So now it makes a massive difference, huh?
What makes a massive difference? Yeah.
So now it
Lawrence
makes a massive difference. Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
it makes a massive difference in terms of divvying out if someone's better or not. It doesn't make it. It doesn't. Who is on your team makes a difference, obviously, and I'm not going to sit here and say that Trevor Lawrence has had the greatest help in the world, but he also, it's not like he didn't have anybody. I mean, maybe he doesn't have very good help. I don't care. I don't like him, so he's
Okay.
not going in my. It's
Travis
my
Etienne,
top 10.
Travis Etienne and Jared Cook. Let's do
He's
this.
not
How did
in
he
my
not win
top
a Super
10.
Bowl with that?
Yeah, literally. All right, look, I don't know the Jaguars rosters front to back. Sorry. Okay, I don't watch a lot of Jacksonville Jaguars
I mean,
games.
again, though, the wide receivers, like, on paper, they look good. Then they go
Yeah,
out there and forget
I
how to
do
catch the
know. I know.
football. Yeah.
I say I don't watch. I did actually watch a decent amount of Jaguars games, and Brian Thomas Jr., who was expected to be incredible, was just awful. So there is,
Sure.
I understand that, but at the same time, whatever. I don't like him, and he's not going in my top 10
You
because
know
it's
what the
my
Bills
top
do
10.
have? A good offensive line.
Okay.
Yeah,
Also,
but-
so Trevor
okay.
Lawrence is as good as Josh Allen. Then, if you switch
No, I
places,
never said that. I never said that. I never said that. I'm just saying it matters between your 1 and 2, but it doesn't matter between anywhere from 5 to 15, I guess. Having a good defense. All right. I'm just kidding.
it matters, but doesn't matter. It matters when I want it to.
Okay.
It's his list, Jason,
Fair.
and it's wrong. Okay.
It's not wrong. It's a good list. It's a good list. Okay. Trevor Lawrence has proved it one time. Okay. Yeah. Drake May and Jaden Daniels both proved it one time, and they're on my list. But when I watch them play, they to me raise and elevate their team. I feel like I didn't see that from Trevor Lawrence. You may disagree with me.
If
Obviously, you do.
he's not doing it, then who's doing it? Is what I'm saying. If
Liam
he's
But
Cohen.
that's his job.
Liam
Oh.
Cohen, who led Baker Mayfield to a 41 touchdown season.
Now tell me, do the Bills and the Chiefs have good head coaches?
No. The Chiefs do. But the Bills don't.
The Bills.
The Bills have a
didn't.
Okay,
completely
that's good.
I don't
unproven.
know. I don't know how.
And
they're
Sean
gonna coach.
McDermott doesn't coach their offense at all.
Sean McDermott is a bad coach.
Yeah, Sean McDermott is a bad coach. There's no doubt about it. And they now have an unproven head coach. Andy Reid, yeah, very true. Andy Reid, probably best coach in the NFL, second best coach in the NFL right now. But
Second best coach of all time, probably.
yeah, he's up there. So I'll give you Patrick Mahomes, but that's not who we're arguing about. We're arguing
Third
about
best.
Huh?
OG Shanahan.
maybe. Anyway, okay, that's a list for a different day. All right, what else? What else you guys hate, or what do you like?
I like that you don't have Justin Herbert on your list.
Me too.
I also
Justin
like that.
Herbert is the most overrated quarterback that exists. Every year, everyone picks the Chargers to be the sleeper to win the Super Bowl, and they never get close.
They're
So-
what were they? Third best odds to win the AFC. Fourth best odds last time we checked.
Yep,
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
never gonna
Also,
happen.
I respect the putting the Jaden Daniels up there at 7. I think I had him at 8 or 9. I think I'm like in the back of my head. I probably put him lower because of the injury.
Yeah.
So yeah, I respect that. I respect that.
No, I think he is poised to have. I think every time you've seen him on the field, he's been exceptional. Injuries obviously do play into why he's not higher up potentially on that list. But if I'm gonna have Joe Burrow at number 3, I can't dock Jane Daniels for being injured. And last time we saw him play, he's been pretty spectacular. I think the other thing too to point out is all three of us had Jared Goff on here. We did not mention him, but he has thrown for over 4,000 yards in like 5 straight seasons. He was the throwaway quarterback with the Lions and Rams deal, and he's done almost nothing but deliver all but maybe 1 year with the Lions. So definitely top 10 quarterback. He's
Underrated. Very underrated.
Very underrated. Very underrated. I mean, the Lions have been decimated by injury. It seems like every other year, so it often leads. Now he did lose that game to Jaden Daniels, the Commanders, to go to the NFC Championship, but.
But the previous
outside of
year,
that,
he was
he's been
in
great.
he was in an NFC championship.
He was
game
in it,
against
yeah,
the 49ers.
yeah.
So and leading
Exactly.
in that game at halftime, so they had a chance to win that.
They had a chance, exactly. So, any other final thoughts on the list? That obviously took quite a bit of time there. We have gone 20 minutes over, so we're sorry about that. We appreciate all those that are still watching. Any final thoughts there, fellas?
You go first, Jason. I have one last question, but you go first.
Okay. From the YouTube channel, we have a cool homie Q, which is my dad. Brock Purdy. Why is he out here?
Yeah,
Why is he on there?
He was
Sorry,
number
on that list.
10 on the Yahoo Sports list.
Yeah.
So
Yes. So
I think he's in
To
that.
answer-
I agree.
He's in that
You should-
that interchange.
8 to
plus
14.
Yeah.
Jerry's not a big fan of him. I think that his story to me overshadows his actual ability on the field. The idea that he's Mr. Irrelevant and yet he's a starting quarterback in the NFL is just incredible, right? Like that, and then that he's gotten paid and all of that stuff lends to an incredible story. I think when you watch the talent on the field, while he doesn't have a lot of talent right now that he's throwing to in San Francisco outside of George Kittle, but I think even so, this last year he kind of has come back down to earth a little bit. I do think he's still good though. I do think he's a franchise quarterback. I think he's in that top 12. He's probably I actually had him at number 10, and then Jerry reminded me that Jared Goff is a quarterback in the league, and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably have him on the list. So I ended up knocking him off. But great point. Great point.
Yeah, he's like you said, I'm not a big fan of him, but I can definitely see the allure of putting him in the top 10, or close to it at least. My question was how close were you to putting Shedeur Sanders in your top 10 just to get some views on the on the video?
I would never. This is an honest channel. Okay, we tell you we haven't watched innings of baseball. Okay, Jason admitted 2 weeks ago he's never watched golf on TV before, right? Like, we are an honest channel. Shedeur Sanders, I would never say is a top 10 quarterback unless he was a top 10 quarterback, which he is not. He's not even, I don't know if he's a top 32 quarterback. We'll find out this year. But yeah, no.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks. We're honest on this show.
Now,
Honestly,
Jason's getting tired. You know what that means? It's time to wrap it up here.